Front of you. You would have noticed as well a couple of big names for Arsenal rested on the bench for today's game. We'll come to the team news very shortly as we take in the crowd shots inside this stadium. While Jonas Eidevall has been afforded the luxury of rotating his side from Sunday's game, Slavia have pretty much named the same side that turned out a week ago from that match at Meadow Park.
Tady máme, je tam několik změn oproti tomu prvnímu utkání. V brance je Lydia Williamsová, to je hned první změna, protože brankářka Zinsbergerová dostala volno, přední čtveřice obránkyně.
Incredible goal tally from her, nearly 40 goals in all competitions. Arsenal, meanwhile, can make a number of changes. You will have seen as well, they've travelled with a much reduced squad as well. Not too many players named on the bench. In terms of the changes they've made, though, Lydia Williams has been rotated in goal. Steph Catley also starts at fullback, switching in from Katie McCabe from the weekend. It's Lotte Wubben-Moy who partners Leah Williamson in defence, and completing that back four is Anna Patton on the right-hand side. It's a familiar midfield trio of Manu Iwabuchi, Frida Marnham and Kim Little, and then up front, a front three, Beth Mead, Viviana Miedema and Nikita Paris, who of course opened the scoring last week within the opening 2 minutes. So here they come then, the Gunners led out as ever by Kim Little, who after this game will lead Arsenal to a match against Reading before taking a well-earned break following her international retirement. The new Champions League anthem, Women's Champions League anthem, which will sound even better in the group stage, I'm sure. Arsenal just 90 minutes away from securing their fate in the proper stage of this competition. Both sides posing for the traditional pre-match photo. Lydia Williams keeping morale high, and I'm sure she'll be delighted to be back in the starting lineup for Jonas Eidevall tonight. The manager was actually asked in his pre-match press conference what his plan was with goalkeepers this season. As we've seen Joe Montemuro in the past rotating, he said that there was never a number one. He didn't consider them to be number ones. It was two goalkeepers keeping each other very much on their toes. Eidevall says he has a clear number one, and early indications are that that is Manu Zinsberger. But Lydia Williams has a chance this evening to show exactly why she should be his first choice. Just 2 minutes away now from getting underway in this game. Of course, should Arsenal progress to the next stage of the competition, the group stage draw will be made on Monday. Arsenal will find out who they will face, or Slavia, if they're able to overcome this 3-goal deficit. As I mentioned earlier, task, which is going to be very, very difficult for them, especially if the first leg is anything to go by. I'm Max Jones. Thank you very much for joining us live on Arsenal.com and on Twitch tonight. Remember, you can take part in the conversation as well. Get your analysis in using hashtag AWFC on Twitter. Read out the best of your views and opinions throughout the game. Slavia then to get us underway in their home stadium. Mixed reception as Arsenal take the knee ahead of kickoff. We are underway in Prague. It's the host to look to play out from the back to begin with. UWCL. Little. Anna Patton, who will play the Noel Maritz role tonight, will be hoping to get forward as much as possible. The appearances that we've seen from Anna Patton this season have come in a much more advanced position. Seen her as a midfielder, as a left winger when she's come on late into games. This is an opportunity for her to play in a more familiar position, keeping a close eye on Arsenal's number 4 this evening. Mead. 1-2 with Miedemar before going back. Williamson. Manham. Moy. Now UWCL trying to switch play. It was well read by Cherner. A touch not quite good enough though to kill the ball, and Arsenal back in control. Just saw a sight there of Jonas Eideveld looking on, but it's Nikita Paris meanwhile with the cross. Mead's unable to get there. Kozarova. Could be desperate to get herself into the game in this second leg. We didn't really see too much of the big forward. Meadow Park, she was very quiet. Arrived with plenty of pedigree, especially in the Czech League. 8-time Czech title winner. A number of goals to go with that as well. Barely threatened Manu Zinsberger's goal. Here's Patton. Miedemar peeling out to this right-hand side. Harris was in there underneath the cross. Slavia just about deal with it, but it comes back in from Patton. A bit untidy at the moment from the home side, unable to get their foot firmly on the ball. And Arsenal are able to continue the pressure. Comes another dangerous looking ball. It was Paris who was gambling at the far post, of course, where she scored the opening goal from a week ago. Eideveld will be pleased with how his side have started. It was really nice to see his celebrations at full time on Sunday at the Emirates, and just how much that win meant to him. I think that was a huge weight off his shoulders to be able to get that first big win, and in the opening game of the season as well. I know that a lot of the fans who were following the game at the stadium and also online, very pleased to see all of his passion on the touchlines. I'm sure that's not the last that we'll see of it this season. Moy just stroking it across the pitch to find Williamson. Here Williamson making a 168th Arsenal appearance tonight. Incredible tally from someone who's just going from strength to strength in an Arsenal shirt. She was one of the standout performers against Chelsea on Sunday for sure. She being nicknamed Leah Williamson on social media after the game. Such was her defensive dominance. She was getting herself in the way of everything. Just see a first foray forward for Anna Patton. A bit too much on it from Nikita Paris. Listen to Lydia Williams. I don't know if you can pick that up on your screens at home. Absolutely screaming at her teammates. No bounce from that goal kick. That is always what you'll get from Lydia Williams. She's so vocal. Only now being drowned out by the home support. Patton. Heavy touch from Paris, but managed to hold off Cherner. Moy, here's the screams of switch. Peter Paris is fast. He won't be able to keep that one in. It's a big stadium, this. Načovec, in the Czech capital, of course. 3,400 capacity. See, all of them are just below us in camera position. Making plenty of noise as well, the home fans. I think they know that the longer this stays 0-0, Slavia will only need one goal. And then they'll feel like they're back in the tie. There's Michael Kolomaznik, the 45-year-old coach of Slavia Prague's women's side. Former footballer himself, actually. He played as a striker. 3 international caps to his name and a goal as well. Been in charge since 2019. Actually was in charge the last time the two sides met in this competition. Of course, a 13-2 aggregate win for Arsenal that time round. Looking a lot tighter this time round. Another decent looking ball into the middle. Paris and Miedemar both underneath it. Paris couldn't direct that one on target. Olivi Lukasova with the goal kick. Always aiming for Kozarova. Frida Marnum was there. Kurova out to Cherner. The way that Arsenal are closing down in numbers. Well, they're happy here to let Krejcikova take the ball. In turn, is forced to go backwards to her defence. It's like a good defensive shape from Idabel's side. It's worked in their advantage here. Ooh, so nearly did, actually. Good recovery challenge in the end from Diona Bartovikova, the captain. Iwabuchi. Sharp pass into her feet from Beth Mead. Now Little can stretch the opposition. Mead's carried her run into the box. No support in the area for her. We'll go here, Beth Mead, to find Patton. Angle towards the far post. Well, Miedemar's completely unmarked. Not offside. Just about cleared away from her. For Mead and Patton aren't on the same wavelength. I think, actually, Miedemar was almost waiting for the offside flag to go up there. She was in so much space. How often do you say this? Miedemar let down by her first touch. Excellent work in the build-up by Beth Mead. Good first-time delivery, actually, from Patton. A lot of disguise on the ball. It's just that first touch there. And Miedemar wasn't able to carve out that shooting opportunity. get too much on it from Steph Catley. And back in the starting 11 after playing the last 20 or so minutes on Sunday. Making her own Emirates Stadium bow. There's the most vocal of the supporters. It's a push from Shireen Lamptey. So a free kick for Arsenal, just inside their own half. Williamson. Good recovery tackle, actually, from Teresa Krejcikova. Arsenal come again. Catley. Beth Mead, this time on the right-hand side. It's her delivery towards Miedema. Went down, claiming that she was pushed in the back there. Was Simona Nesidova with the challenge on her. Again, good shape on the cross from Beth Mead. Certainly a lot of pressure on Miedema. It's a difficult one to take on the run. Nothing given. Kozarova can't flick that one into the path of Cameron Lamptey. Catley. Williamson just being invited to step out from defence. Just know all about her passing ability, so Slavia need to be careful when they're allowing her to do that. Speaking of passing ability, it was good from Mead. Marnham very nearly found Miedema lurking at the near post. Surging run forward from Frida Marnham. Well read by Simona Nesidova, who you get the sense is going to be quite busy tonight. Steph Catley to take this corner. Here it comes. It was a huge shout from Lotte Robben-Moy. Header was on target. Comfortable in the end for Olivier Lukasova. See, Robben-Moy did everything right. Times her run well. Heads it down into the ground. Perhaps just a bit too far out to trouble Lukasova. Janovska. It's it over. Her defensive partner, the captain of Slavia Prague, Diana Bartovikova. Again, the Czech side go direct. This one will break for Kozarova. She saw that a few times at Meadow Park, actually, when the long ball did go into the big striker. Couldn't bring it under control. Touch let her down once again there. Iwabuchi dropping deeper and deeper. Try and dictate the tempo for Arsenal. Kim Little this time had made the run forward. Arsenal's central midfield trio operating very much in three roles at the moment. One of them will sit, the other two will go forward, or vice versa. Already developed such a solid understanding between the three of them. Marnham, Iwabuchi and Little. Mead out to Williamson. Harris. back with Marnham. And now Patton. This time going inside. Still Anna Patton. There's good close control from the England Youth International. Just checking back onto her left side and then realising there might actually be an opportunity for her to go on her favoured right foot. Straight at Lukasova in the end. Good confidence shown though by the Arsenal youngster. Still only 21 actually. Anna Patton, plenty more to come from her. 1 goal to her name so far, scoring in the FA Cup game against Gillingham. Moy. Again, looking long. Really nice bit of play from Catley to find space. Oh, Paris had made the run. Catley just went a bit too early with the pass. Real early indication of Steph Catley's class on that left-hand side. To be able to find the space so easily with one touch. Just over 15 minutes into the game so far. What have you made of it? To hear all of your opinions on the match so far. So log on to Twitter, hashtag AWFC. Let's see what you've liked. What you think Arsenal can do a bit better of. Whether there's any changes that you'd make. If you're happy to let this one ride the course for the next 15 minutes or so. Patton. To Beth Mead, who's dropped a bit deeper. Spotted the run of Catley. That's an excellent ball. Catley on her right foot, headed clear by Anna Bartovikova. Arsenal concede the free kick. Not only can you hear Lydia Williams screaming, you can also hear Jonas Eideveld. He's absolutely buzzing with that pressing. Arsenal force the mistake from Nesedova and win themselves a throw-in deep into Slavia's half. Loose again from the Slavia back line. It's picked up by Marnham. He does well to keep that one in on the far side. Bring Moy into play. More direct now from Arsenal. They attack down this left-hand side with Mead. It's a good-looking cross. Well, Kim Little had made the run. Arsenal do win the corner. Gets Eideveld's seal of approval as well, that attack. Just mixing things up a bit now, Arsenal. Trying to pull this Slavia back line out of position. Very nearly did. Again, Steph Catley to deliver. Iwabuchi lurking with a short one. Catley's swung in deep. And again, it was one of Arsenal's defenders. Oh, in fact, it was Viviana Miedema. Nearly didn't recognise her with the ponytail. Miedema with her second attempt, and her second headed attempt as well. Unfortunately for Arsenal, same result as the first. The Netherlands international finding plenty of space in the area, stealing a run on Kozarova. Fortunately, couldn't keep that one down. Miedema's ponytail, actually, one of the biggest talking points of the half so far on social, so it's not just me who's perhaps been fooled into thinking it was a different player. I actually assumed it would be Anna Patton from the ponytail when the ball was headed in. Catherine actually saying the change is as good as a rest. Surprised that the one and only GOAT Viviana Miedema has a ponytail at today's Arsenal game. Lots of praise for Arsenal's pressing so far. And also for the Anna Patton and Nikita Paris link-up play on this near side. Carice Burnett also saying what a player Leah Williamson is. I think we can all get behind that one. There's Marnan, the outside of the boot into Wubben-Moy. Paris draws the foul. Miedema going down under a pretty robust challenge. Nothing given, but Arsenal win the ball back. Iwabuchi into Little. Patton again finding Beth Mead. Mead again. Iwabuchi creating some space for her teammate. Another darting run into the penalty area from Kim Little. And Arsenal win a throw-in of Bartovikova. An opportunity now for Steph Catley and also Beth Mead to deliver this one. It's usually Katie McCabe from these sorts of positions, so naturally it makes sense for Catley to be over it. Arsenal mix it up slightly. Catley will now deliver towards the far post. Wubben-Moy disappointed with herself. She was unable to bring that one down. Marnham underneath it again. And Little can find Patton. Paris has made the run into the channel again. Just about shepherded back to Lukasova by Bartovikova. Now Karova can bring this one out of defence. Again, looking for Kozarova over the top. Really asking a lot of their striker to try to deal with passes like that one, I think. Miedema needs ahead of her, as is Kim Little. Will come for Anna Patton. Williamson into Marnham. Arsenal very tidy in these positions. Not to create too much in the way of clear-cut chances. That was the opportunity that Miedemar had. I think she thought she was offside. A couple of headers as well from the Arsenal number 11. No avail just yet. Here's Paris. In towards Miedemar. He's right underneath that one. Kim Little's going to bring it down. Miedemar's in there once more. Doesn't quite fall for Paris. Was able to force the corner. 25 minutes gone, still 0-0. Arsenal have been asking questions of this Slavia back line. Goalkeeper Olivier Lukasova hasn't been troubled just yet. The defence is certainly being made to put the work in. Here's Mead with another searching delivery. As far as Wubben-Moy, that one's cleared. China can help it on its way down this near side. Nodded on by Nikita Paris. Marnin very unlucky that that didn't fall for her. Taken away at the last second by stray defensive leg. Lukasova can clear. There's Kozarova at last getting a touch. Again, Slavia, when they do get possession, when Arsenal are on the back foot, unable to capitalise, and it was Veronika Pinkova, very experienced player in their midfield, who's let them down there. Again, it's Paris putting pressure on the Czech back line. Bucci, the smallest player on the pitch, winning the header. For the tallest player on the pitch, Kozarova, finally able to settle her side down. Here's Pinkova. Now Bartovikova. Now won by Martina Sanovska. A bit of a breather, chance to reset. A soft one, it was a free kick. Just a reminder, if you are joining us, Arsenal are 3 goals ahead on aggregate. Damage was done in that first leg by Nikita Paris and Kim Little from the penalty spot before Viviana Miedemar wrapped it up. An exquisite solo goal. Still no breakthrough tonight though. Though Arsenal have pressed and probed. Here comes Slavia. Again, from them, it's wasteful. Iwabuchi collided with Kozarova. It was actually when Kozarova went into challenge Iwabuchi. It's just the standing foot that went down. Accidentally catching the Czech striker. Krejcikova, though, when she did receive the ball after that challenge. Well, she could have held the ball up for her teammates to get forward in support, but for whatever reason decided to take the shot on early. It was easy for Lydia Williams to scoop up. There was so little power on the shot in the end. I think she met it halfway on its way to goal. Bartovikova. Back to Lukasova. Takes a bit of a risk under pressure from Nikita Paris. She worked out being a decent pass from the goalkeeper. Pinkova, loose from her, the midfielder. Little can win it back, albeit momentarily. Stanovska is able to stride forward from midfield. Did really well to retain possession for her side there, and now it's Cherner on this left-hand side. There's a starting run forward from Pinkova. Instead, the hosts go backwards. They are being roared on by their fans inside their home stadium here. Nesedova going to ground, anticipating a challenge from Nikita Paris as we look at this bit of skill from Stanovska. What that does do is it gives an opportunity for Slavia, who haven't been anywhere near their domestic free-flowing best. Go back to old-fashioned tactics and get this one into the penalty area. And it comes from Simona Nesedova. Well, Kozarova was in there in the end. Took a clever header from Lotte Wubben-Moy. Get that one behind. It's a vital interception from the England international. Number of players waiting for it. One of them was Teresa Kozarova. Really dangerous delivery from Nesedova. Does win her side a corner kick as well. Stanovska will take. Midfield partner Krejcikova has just been sent away. I think this one will come into the box. There it is towards the near post. Lydia Williams did just enough to push that one wide. Again, it's given away by Slavia. Now Arsenal have an opportunity on the counter-attack. Beth Mead is just happy to wait for support from the Arsenal players. Look at Anna Patton gallop forward on this right-hand side. Too heavy from Leah Williamson, and she knows it as well. Nesedova out to Slasova. Seen too much of Gabriela Slasova in this second leg. She was very busy in the first one, having to deal with Arsenal's forwards. Here's Miedema. Great for Beth Mead on the far side. Vital interception again. It's good tracking back actually from Martina Stanovska. It's Karova who got the vital challenge in to take it away from Viviana Miedema. Just as she was getting into her groove. Finally, we can hear some Arsenal support from this corner. In it comes again. Wubben-Moy is underneath it before Kim Little lets fly. It's on its way through. Anna Patton will help it forward once more. A moment for Slavia anywhere will do. They're able to bring their defensive line forward. It's Arsenal just rejig ahead of Lotte Wubben-Moy. Everyone finds a bit more space. Wubben-Moy. She's carried on her run here. Now Marnham. Williamson doesn't need a second invitation to stride forward. Very nearly finding Nikita Paris there. Miedemar is on the charge. Lukasova reacted quickly enough. Williamson. Iwabuchi coming to this right-hand side. And of course, there is Anna Patton. Patton again. It's a good pass into Harris before getting the return. It's an even better ball to find Miedemar, who's going to get there. It's an excellent save from Lukasova. Not sure what she saved that with. Done enough to deny Viviana Miedemar. Another goal for Arsenal. There's a knee in the end of the goalkeeper. Did really well to make herself big. Keep out Arsenal's biggest goal threat. Iwabuchi staying strong in the challenge, the Japan international. Wubben-Moy. Catley was getting forward on the left-hand side. I think that's where Wubben-Moy was angling that pass. Well read defensively by Slavia. Now Slazova. Go on a bit of a run herself. Finding Lamptey. So many times, though, Slavia left with no option than to just aim a clearance upfield. Arsenal's defensive shape has been very effective so far. Miedemar very nearly profited from it. Excellent pressing again from Marnham. See, look, as soon as Slavia players are running back towards their own goal, there's always an Arsenal player in hot pursuit, trying to force the mistakes, as they've done again there. To win a throw-in just in front of Slavia head coach Michael Kolomaznik. Was definitely out of play before Cherner got there. It's on by Paris. Will be a high foot up against Marnham. And a free kick for Slavia. Nesedova. Been impressed with her, actually. Defensively has made a number of key challenges on Arsenal's forward players just as they get into those dangerous positions. It's an excellent switch of play there to pick out the overlapping Slazova. And when she was looking for Lamptey, well read by Lotte Wubben-Moy. Here she is again. Angle provided by Lydia Williams. And if Arsenal can beat the Slavia press here, which they have, they've got a free run at the Czech back line. Another sweeping crossfield pass from Williamson to find Catley. Now Mead into Iwabuchi. Niedermar holding off one challenge, drawing another. Mead out to Catley again. Iwabuchi. Mead again, you can hear Lydia Williams shouting, keep the ball moving. Though it did get a bit static ahead of Iwabuchi for a second there. You can see Arsenal's front players all in a line. Defenders just need a bit of a better out ball from the outfielders ahead of them. As Iwabuchi round the corner looking for Miedema. Well won back by Frida Marnum. Gives away a free kick to Slavia. It's an honest attempt to the ball, but you can see exactly why that's been given. No complaints from Frida either. Another opportunity for Slavia to deliver. Given her last delivery, I wouldn't be surprised if it's nested over on this one again. Buzzer over, of course, the obvious target. And it goes. Williams has come a long way. Didn't get the connection she wanted on it, fortunately for the Australian. Frida Marnum's there to mop up the danger. Meanwhile, Arsenal, a slight concern in the area. It's Steph Catley who's down. May require some treatment.
Not you, not you. Yeah, but you're not allowed to.
It's not too clear what happened. I'm not sure whether that was an awkward landing for Catley or perhaps an arm in the face, but ready to continue. Well, this is an interesting decision from the referee, and one which the Slavia players aren't happy with. They're arguing that the ball had gone out and it was their throw-in. The Arsenal players are saying that it was an Arsenal throw-in. Instead, the referee's gone for a drop ball, which the fans discussed. It definitely went out for an Arsenal throw-in on this near side. At least that's what Jonas Eideveld thought. Williamson to Wubben-Moy. Just 3 minutes left of this first half, so another opportunity for you to get in touch. Hashtag AWFC. Let us know what changes, if any, you'd make at half-time. How you feel Arsenal can best break down this resolute Slavia defence so far. Still, of course, options on the bench, although the only attacking one, probably Katie McCabe. Also Manu Zinsberger, Jen Beattie, Taya Goldie and Leah Velti all on the bench for this evening's game. Marnum over the top. Patton had carried her run forward. I think Arsenal are going to get a free kick eventually. It's Bartovikova who goes into the book. So the first player to receive a yellow card this evening is the Slavia captain. Harris with the lofted pass over the top. Patton definitely got there first. Well, she was bundled over by Bartovikova. Question for me is whether that was in the area. Tough angle to judge it on that one. think perhaps it was just outside. Certainly a close call. So Lukasova will line up her wall. Steph Catley certainly fancy this one. It does favour the left footer. Does let fly. It's a low delivery from Steph Catley. Nikita Paris, although she did adjust her body superbly, wasn't able to get anything on target there. It's an interesting effort, an improvised one from Nikita Paris. Here's Cherner, cutting inside from the left for the first time to find Lamptey. Now Slavia Prague might be able to force a shot at goal. It's Kozarova whose shot was blocked. Still plenty of players forward for the home side. This excellent defending from Steph Catley. And that is it at the end of this first half. There's boos for the referee as the two sides go in goalless. Slavia feel hard done by some of the decisions being made. Arsenal have threatened, been opportunities for Viviana Miedema. Of course for lots of Wubben-Moy as well, who had a header push wide. As we go into half-time, score remains on the night, Slavia Prague 0, Arsenal 0. The Champions League group stage rather comfortably over two legs, although we've seen from the opening 45 minutes here it's been anything but comfortable for the Arsenal players. Sure, they've had the lion's share of possessions, they've carved out a couple of opportunities as well. Slavia have stood up to the defensive test that has been asked of them. Now it's up to Arsenal to try and break them down in this second half. That being said, it'll be interesting to see just how the home side do come out in this second half. They know if they want to stay in this competition, they need to score 3 goals in 45 minutes at least. Few false starts for Slavia before she finally takes the throw-in on this near side. Something that we didn't see too much of in the first half, actually. Slavia players carrying the ball forward, breaking through the Arsenal lines. Arsenal, again, pressing really diligently. It'll be interesting to see just how long they're able to keep that up for this evening. Of course, a game against Reading on Sunday. And this follows that really high-paced game at the Emirates against Chelsea. So there may be some tired legs, especially at this early stage of the season.
Very, very good.
That's not going to stop Beth Mead from closing down her marker. Much to the delight of Jonas Eideveld on the touchline. Screen for handball against Lamptey. He's given. Catley to Wubben-Moy. No changes for Arsenal at half-time. It's the same 11 players started the game. I imagine we will be seeing some rotation as the game goes on. Here's Paris. Miedemar back to Paris. Arsenal concede a free kick just on the edge of the Slavia box. Over it is who wins it. Nikita Paris on this occasion, just a bit too late. The role reversal actually for Nikita Paris coming into this game and giving away a couple of fouls. The sheer number of times that she was brought down by Chelsea players on the weekend. And off the bench, of course, for Arsenal, and within about 10 minutes have been fouled about 5 times. Well, there's another one against Arsenal, this time Frida Maanum. Martina Sanovska, as you can see, receiving the treatment from the club's medical team. 22-year-old Slovakian. She started her career at Slovan Bratislava in her homeland, then spent a year in Cyprus with Apollon Limassol, joining Slavia just before the pandemic. It's okay to continue. Certainly one of the more dynamic players in that midfield. One of the players who's most likely to take a risk for Slavia. Getting the air back into her lungs. This free kick's delivered again. Angled towards this far side. It was Lamptey who was climbing. F. Mead also challenging. And also Moy. Really composed in defence. Eventually clearing. It's a foul on Beth Mead. Bartovikova needs to be careful. She's already on a yellow card, the Slavia captain. Not sure she was ever going to win that one. Moy. One of 4 players named in the England squad for the upcoming international break. Of course, partnering another one in Leah Williamson in defence. And Beth Mead and Nikita Paris as well. Pulled up for World Cup qualifiers against North Macedonia and Luxembourg in the coming weeks. Little back to Williamson. Stretching play a bit more to find Viviana Miedemar. Grover was there with her every step of the way. Really good defending from the fullback. And wasting no time in getting Arsenal backing forward. More brave goalkeeping from Lukasova. Diving down at Miedemar's feet once more. There's a couple of Slavia players who didn't like that one. The main one is Martina Sanovska. Does receive a yellow card for pushing Miedemar in the aftermath. And tension's running slightly high here. The referee just needs to try and calm things down a bit. It's quick thinking from Anna Patin from the throw-in. Miedemar using all her strength to try and get past her marker. Bartovikova. The ball was there to be won. Slavia players weren't too happy. Here's Kurova. Well closed down again by Nikita Paris. Williams clearing under pressure. Done well to find pattern, and Arsenal might be able to get a run at things on this right-hand side. Kim Little's carried her run forward. This bounce is a bit too far away from her. A nice tweet in from Josh Bunting at Bunting Football. Love how you can hear Jonas Eideveld on the touchline giving out encouragement. He doesn't stop. Neither does Lydia Williams, as we've mentioned before. A robust challenge from Mana Iwabuchi in midfield. Slavia get the advantage. Here's Lamptey. Back to Slasova. Now with Lamptey again. Up against Steph Catley. Last time delivery from deep. Easy enough for Lotte Wubben-Moy to clear. Williamson making it look so effortless to get out of defence, but fortunately gives the ball away. Over again, challenging for the high ball, but ahead of her, no runners. So it's an easy intervention for Lotte Wubben-Moy. Arsenal can, again, dictate the tempo of this attack. Mead losing out. Here comes Slasova. Well, it was a rare opportunity for her to go one-on-one with Wubben-Moy. Officials took their time over making that decision and awarding the free kick. That's what the home fans are most disgruntled about. I'll be honest, I'm not sure that there was too much in that one. Arsenal will take it. Here's Paris, back to Iwabuchi. Arsenal's two summer arrivals combining on the far side. Oh, good, compact defending though from Slavia. Ozarova holding the ball up, unable to release it into her teammate's path. Janowska appreciates the effort, though. Williams. Williamson. Now Iwabuchi. If you're looking for a player to be able to turn the screw and unlock a door, Iwabuchi's your player. Not been operating too much in the final third tonight, though. Picking up in the deeper positions, maybe forced wide a couple of times. Slavia have looked after her quite well tonight. It's over inside to Krejcikova. We're over under pressure from Paris again. Doesn't stop pressing the England forward. We're over again. She's managed to pick out Krejcikova, and acres of space on the left-hand side. A few touches allowed Arsenal to get back. It's just a momentary lapse in concentration there, though, from Arsenal. Do need to be careful. I know that they're 3 goals to the good over 2 legs. Given how hostile this crowd have been, 1 goal for Slavia. And the pressure will start to mount up. That being said, Arsenal firmly in control of this opening hour here in Prague. Just lacking the cherry on top so far. Patton delivers into Miedema. Mead's still underneath that one. Somehow, the ball makes its way back to the grateful arms of Lukasova. I'm not sure that Gabriela Slezova will be too grateful for this clearance. Right into her back. They've knocked the wind out of her momentarily. Well, here do come the changes. So firstly, it's Liavelti replacing Mana Iwabuchi. One of her most effective performances, but good for Arsenal to keep her fresh for the visit to Reading this weekend. And then Katie McCabe coming on for Frida Manen. Interesting to see what Edeval does now with his formation, using two of the usual midfield three. The referee's just going to bring this one back here. Shireen Lamptey just gets a breather. The ball was fairly won. I think Edeval's asking the fourth official there, why is play being brought back? Unless it's a head injury, which looked like it. Arsenal were on the attack. With that momentum, the space that they were about to run into has now been lost. Gunners have taken this free kick with some urgency. There's a decent ball, and it's Viviana Miedema, of course it is, who's in the right place to volley at home, break the deadlock right on the hour mark. It was expertly engineered by that Beth Mead cross. How many times have we seen those two link up over the past couple of seasons? Slavia Prague 0, Arsenal 1. Spoke about them injecting a bit of urgency into their attacking play. It's about as direct as it gets. To have the accuracy and the vision to spot that run. It's an excellent assist from Beth Mead. It's a beautifully controlled volley from Viviana Miedema. That's her 98th goal in an Arsenal shirt. That century of strikes for Arsenal, surely now just around the corner. And now Slavia are going to be pulled out of position, you imagine. Especially as Jonas Edeval senses there may be more goals in this. Certainly coming to full voice in the last few moments or so, the Swede. Thought he was loud before. Wait until you hear him straight after his team go a goal up. No time to rest on your laurels. All about building, capitalising on the advantage. And here's McCabe. Another delivery into the box. Nikita Paris is underneath this one. Miedema still inside the box. Plenty of Slavia players around her though. Here goes Anna Patton. Still going Anna Patton. It's not too far wide in the end. Why not have a go? Such a powerful runner, actually, Patton. And she does get into these positions on her weaker side. So close to curling into the far corner. Williamson. Obermoy. Really nice to see the understanding between the two Leahs in the Arsenal 11 there. Switching positions. UWCL tried to unleash Paris on that far side. So Arsenal 4 goals ahead on aggregate. Given the sparsity of chances for Slavia Prague over these 2 legs of football, you'd think that enough damage has been done to secure a safe progression into the Champions League group stage, but it's not over yet. It's Miedemar found in the box once more by Beth Mead. More good goalkeeping by Olivier Lukasova. This time it's the left boot of Beth Mead. That's an inch-perfect cross. Really well read by Lukasova, who was so fast off her line. Take that one right off Miedemar's feet. Patton in towards Paris. Headed out by Bartovikova. Retrieved by Liavelti. Okay, looks like she's almost playing a central midfield role here for Arsenal in the final half hour of this tie. Catley, of course, on the left-hand side. Beth Mead occupying that position as well. Nice footwork from Nikita Paris before she goes down. No foul given. Arsenal do win the throw-in. Williamson into Little. Gunners moving the ball around at will at the moment. There's Miedemar. Oh, she's up for it now. Driving straight at the heart of the Slavia defence. Another crucial interception right at the end. Arsenal still dangerous. Williamson angles it in towards Kim Little. Slavia with a panicked clearance out to this near side. Catley. Really good strength shown by Katie McCabe to hold off her marker. Paris was sniffing around. You see the change of pace from Miedemar. Once she gets going, she's so difficult to stop. Again, Lukasova played really well tonight, the goalkeeper. Still only 20 years old. Already such a commanding presence in the Slavia Prague goal. Obermoy. Williamson. Another clever ball into the channels. The run from Kim Little into the box, but too far ahead of her. She'd held her run, waiting for the pass from Beth Mead. Seeing Jen Beattie going through her warm-up. Of course, Taya Goldie, the other outfield change that Arsenal could make. Williamson. Now Little. Belty. Takes a late one as well from Teresa Kozarova. I know that she's there. You can't fault the support of the host tonight. Very vocal, whether they've agreed with decisions or not, or taking the knee or not. There's Mead, well recovered by her. Oh, nice footwork by Anna Patton before she gives possession back to Slavia. Katie McCabe's there. Receives a warm round of applause from the Arsenal bench as well. Nice touch to bring that crossfield pass down by Nikita Paris. Steph Catley on the overlap as ever. It's a dangerous ball in. No Arsenal player had gambled behind the back line. Still dropped for them on the edge of the area though. Little. Patton just holding her run on the right-hand side. There she is now. Inside, it's a clever pass to find Vivianne Miedema again. 2 goals for Vivianne Miedema, 2 goals for Arsenal. And they're cruising into the Champions League group stage. Slavia Prague 0, Arsenal 2. Miedema just stretching off after that game, after that goal. Ideveld want to wrap her in cotton wool, especially with the game already won at this stage. That was her 99th goal in Arsenal colours. She is, of course, just 1 goal away from a hat-trick on the night, so interesting to see whether or not she stays on for the remainder of this game. So composed when she gets into those positions, Vivianne Miedema. Meanwhile, there is a change. It's Beattie coming on for Leah Williamson. Beattie, of course, starting alongside Williamson at the Emirates at the weekend. Now the two get to share duties tonight to make sure that the match fitness is shared out among the team. Here's McCabe. Into Miedema, chance for the hat-trick, chance for the 100th goal. And of course she takes it. Vivianne Miedema lifted into the air by Katie McCabe. And all of her teammates know just what a huge milestone that is for Miedema. It's her 3rd hat-trick against Slavia Prague. A century of Arsenal strikes to her name. Given to her on a plate by Katie McCabe, but she still had work to do, Miedema. Had to keep cool. It was that dummy there. Sent a couple of defenders the wrong way, and the goalkeeper for finding the finish. Well, we're just 11 minutes. This game has gone from a stalemate on the night to an absolute whitewash, thanks to Vivianne Miedema. Webber-Moy. Harris. Arsenal want more. 6-0 on aggregate. They might get another. Into the area and off the bar. It's Katie McCabe this time. That trusty left foot. Here she is again. McCabe goes for another. A bit too high in the end for Beth Mead. Anna Patton's been up and down the right side all evening long. Played with the effort. Crossbar still shaking. She really caught that one. So much power on the strike. Off the frame of the goal. And out to safety by Tovakova. Harris. Well, she's gone forward again here. Paid for the second time in just a minute. Unable to find the back of the net. Slavia's legs are tiring. Katie McCabe is full of running. Just heard Eidevall on the touchline calling for Taya Goldie to get kitted up, so I'm sure we'll see another Arsenal Academy graduate. In fact, there she is, on display very shortly. And it is the end of Viviana Miedemar's evening. Arsenal's latest centurion. Surely one of the fastest to ever do it. 100 Arsenal goals in 110 Arsenal appearances. Here they are. It's Miedemar, a finishing masterclass and a clinical best in front of goal. There's the dummy to send the players the wrong way, firing into the empty net. Arsenal come forward again. Harris goes down, and it will be a penalty. A yellow card going to number 25, Teresa Krejcirikova. Harris so difficult to stop when she gets going. In fact, it was Cherner who brought her down. Cherner with the booking. My mistake, not Krejcirikova. Chance again for Kim Little to make it 4 penalties in 4 appearances against Slavia Prague. 4 spot kicks. She scored them all against the Czech side, including one in the first leg. Can she do the same against Olivier Lukasova tonight? Here's Kim Little, and it's in the roof of the net, and it's Arsenal storming into a 4-goal lead on the night and a 7-goal lead on aggregate. But they've moved up through the gears, the Gunners. And there's no stopping a penalty when it's taken like that. Right into the top corner from Kim Little. Taken with all of the confidence of a player who's netted 146 times before. So here are 2 changes then for Slavia Prague, the latest of which, Kristina Brusakova. Saw her come on in the final stages of the first leg. Very confident youngster, full of running. Desperate to get the ball down and to dribble right at the Arsenal back line, so I'm expecting we'll see plenty from her in the future. I'm sure she'll be able to impact tonight's game in any great way. Here's Mead. Another delivery. Cave shaping up for a volley at the far post. Helped behind by Slazova. It's a back to the walls job now for Slavia Prague. They dealt really well with the pressure in the first half, but as soon as that first goal went in from Viviana Miedema, floodgates opened. They might not have shut just yet. Cave delivers. Header from Anna Patton. Doesn't trouble Lukasova. Again, one back by Nikita Paris. Here's Beattie. Pumping that pass into Katie McCabe. Goldie getting her first few touches since coming on. She's seeing Lotte Wubben-Moy moving into a holding midfield position now to accommodate the latest Arsenal Academy graduate onto the pitch. I suppose that's the benefit that Jonas Eidevall has. So many of his players can play in multiple positions, so fluid that they are in their system. Rover with the throw-in. Beattie out to Katie McCabe. Here's Patton. Now Beth Mead beating her marker and winning a corner on the far side. First in-swinging corner for Katie McCabe since joining the action. Plenty to aim for inside the area. Jen Beattie's there at the near post. Here from just inside the 6-yard box. Pelty out to Steph Catley. And a Patton popping up on the left-hand side now. Deep cross. I don't know if it was intended for the far side where Katie McCabe was loitering. Cherner under pressure from McCabe, who's done well to win that back. Slavia struggling to get out. You need Kozarova to hold up the ball as she has done there. Dealt with by Catley. Now Velti to Paris, switching sides with Beth Mead now. Just under 10 minutes to go before it is finally confirmed that Arsenal are in the Champions League group stages once again. In an 11-minute spell in the second half, which has done the damage. Of course, Viviana Miedema's hat-trick, the 100th goal in Arsenal colours. Love to get your reaction to that using the hashtag AWFC. Firstly, who's been your star performer? I think I can guess. And secondly, just how much can Miedema still impress you, even 100 goals later? Still amazing to see her at her best. Just turn the switch. Completely turn the momentum of a tie with a few strikes. Gambiti keeps it in on this near side. Belty in support. Goldie, rare opportunity for her to get forward as well. Few passes between her and Anna Patton. Spread out wide to Keita Paris. Kim Little carried on her run. She was offside by the time Paris played the pass. Rebecca Dickinson, really impressed with Anna today. Thought she's had a great game. Probably deserves a goal as well. She come close, didn't she? Cutting in from the right-hand side. Firing inches wide. Yeah, she's been brilliant in that right-back role. Got forward excellently, but hasn't shirked her defensive duties either. Rachel Marie. There's Death Taxes and Kim Little scoring a penalty. Struggling to remember, actually, the last time Little missed from the penalty spot. She really is such a specialist in those situations. And as Noema Bandler says, Captain Little steady as ever. Catley back to Williams. Under a bit of pressure from a Slavia press here. Seen too much of that. Interesting that we're getting it with 5 minutes to go. Playing for pride a bit, the home side, in front of their very loud support. Delivery swung in, headed away by Arsenal. Now Beth Mead can carry it into the Slavia half. She's got Nikita Paris with her. Opportunity for Arsenal on the break. Rarely have Slavia been this much, this open. Recovered well, though, the Czech side. Few nominations for the player of the match. Liam says Miedemar deservedly steals the headlines, but shout-outs to Anna Patton, Beth Mead and Steph Catley, who have been great. Rob at Swindon Guna points out Arsenal's GOATs love playing in Prague. Thierry Henry broke Arsenal's goal-scoring record against Sparta. Viviana Miedemar scored her 100th Arsenal women's goal against Slavia tonight. Club legends. Another tweet from Catherine. I think all of the attacking players are the players of the match for me today. Little, Mead, Paris, even players like Lotte Wubben-Moy have all played a part in the 4-0 lead and allowing Viv to hit the century. Lotte, of course, in a defensive role tonight, but she's won all of her individual battles. Another tweet here saying there can only be one answer. Welcome to the 100 Club, Viviana Miedemar. Up the Arsenal, everyone has been immense tonight. Anna Patton and Lotte Wubben-Moy, great, and Captain Little was just running the midfield as well. Imagine being able to run the midfield for the majority of the game when you've got Mana Iwabuchi and Frida Marnum alongside you. And Arsenal make some changes. You lose Marnum and Iwabuchi, and on come Leah Velti and Katie McCabe as well. So Kim Little to stand out among all those top performers says a lot about her display tonight. Claire Goldie wins a free kick just inside the Arsenal half. Belty twists away from one before finding Patton out on the right-hand side. Ball has gone out. Patton thinks quickly to Mead. Nice flicked attempt. Kerner had tracked back though to win possession, but Arsenal have it back once more. Patton again encouraged to go forward on the right. Ball trickles behind for a goal kick. Plenty of big sides in the Champions League group stage draw. Of course, pot 1, Barcelona, PSG, Bayern Munich, Chelsea. Pot 2's got Lyon, Wolfsburg. It will have Arsenal in there after winning this game. The likes of Twente or Benfica, Breidablik, Osijek, Hoffenheim, Real Madrid, of course, after knocking out Manchester City. And then Joe Montemuro's Juventus, who are playing against Lasnia tonight, have the opportunity to get themselves into pot 3 or pot 4. Meanwhile, a rare surge forward from Slavia. Williamson went all the way with that one, or Williams, I should say. Followed that one all the way in the air. Krejcikova actually is putting her under some pressure. The Australian did just enough to hold on to that one. Mead timed their run to perfection there to stay onside. Just under a minute to go in Prague. It's been a professional performance from Arsenal. They didn't rush it though. They were patient and made sure that when they're on top, they really made it count. Always helps, of course, having a player like Vivianne Miedema. Good play by Patton. Now Wubben-Moy into the referee. He will award a free kick to Arsenal there. 1 minute looks like being added on. Beattie. Headed out by Slasova. They will just eat into an extra few seconds, taking this throw in as we count down to the full-time whistle. You see Arsenal pressing right until the very end. And there it is, Arsenal cruise into the Women's Champions League group stage. It wasn't as easy as the scoreline suggests on the night, certainly the aggregate scoreline as well. Comfortable 4-0 victory. Actually, Slavia made Arsenal work. Defended resolutely the Czech side. As soon as Arsenal managed to find a way through, they really did the damage. Firstly, it was Vivianne Miedema from a Beth Mead cross to make it 1-0 and 4-0 on aggregate before Miedema struck again, following good work from Anna Patton. And then Miedema picked up her 100th Arsenal goal and her hat-trick, taking home the match ball all the way back to North London, following good work from Katie McCabe on the left-hand side. Well, Nikita Paris went down in the penalty area, and Kim Little once again stepped up to make it 4-0 and put Arsenal into Monday's Champions League group stage draw. Finishes here, Slavia Prague 0, Arsenal 4.
Thank you.